I also wanted to ask you about ATV trails on state forest land. That's something that I get questioned from my constituents often about, and I'm interested if the department has any plans to expand any ATV trails. I'm interested in how much funding is coming to the department, how much funding is in the ATV fund, and what might be going on in that area.
Well, we do have to maintain our forest system, so we do restrict the amount of ATV use within the forest system. We have completed some and are still in the midst of 5 connector trails to the existing trails that are out there. So we are trying to provide additional areas for them for ATV use. I believe there's approximately $4 million in the fund that we use from that fund.
Do you know what's in the fund right now?
I would have to get back to you on that.
I'd be interested in what that dollar amount is. This is something that I've brought up repeatedly, actually over the last 10 years. I come from an area with significant amounts of state forest land, and I certainly recognize the issue that's out there of illegal riding on property, illegal riding on state forest land, but I'm specifically referencing designated ATV trails. And I know in Potter County we have one designated trail. Cameron County we have no trails, and it really rubs my constituents the wrong way when we're paying ATV fees to DCNR, but yet have no place to ride the ATVs when we have very significant amounts of state land. In Cameron County, for example, 50% of the county is state forest land or state park land, and yet there are absolutely no trails to be able to ride those ATVs. And we've been asking for years to have even a connector trail that would be able to to connect to other trails, and the answer from DCNR is repeatedly no, no, and no. So it's something that I think needs to be pursued.
Well, I will tell you, we are looking at additional connector trails, and we do have a major ATV park, and we started to look at a second one also. Okay,
it's definitely something we need to work on. If we're going to collect fees from these people, let's provide trails for them to be able to legally ride, and maybe we'd be able to cut down on some of the illegal private property issues. So thank you, Mr. Secretary. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.